The reason the merch was so much, as we all know, it was made by American workers, made by unions. When you don't make your products in, some third world country or China, then they usually cost more. You know what's really bad? Actual capitalism at like American Eagle or Hollister, where you'll find a $60 sweatshirt that wasn't made by union workers in America, that was made in a sweatshop. That's capitalism. This, what she's doing, is actually good.
Here at Daily Wire, we sell gear too. For example, we have a new sweatshirt. We have a new sweatshirt that we are going to discuss in just 1 second at Daily Wire. But that's
your stuff is made in China. If you make it in China, that doesn't count because you're using slave labor to make it. You're not using American workers and union American workers, not just like $7.25 an hour American workers making living wages. That's who AOC uses.
That's what we do for a living. And Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez has her own woke store. So a couple of examples from the woke store for Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. So she has a sweatshirt. The sweatshirt says tax the rich upon it. Okay, and this sweatshirt, tax the rich, with the little AOC slogan over there. I mean, this is a great buy for you. Okay, it's available at the Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez store. The lady who hates capitalism and says it's exploitative and evil. It is made in the United States. It is union printed. It is 100% cotton. It is a gender-neutral fit. It says tax the rich. It is $58. $58.
Do you not know how much high-quality sweatshirts usually cost, or high-quality sweaters usually cost? I don't think Ben Shapiro wears regular clothes, so he probably doesn't.
I mean, what a deal.
Yeah, nice shirt.
You can demonstrate how much you hate capitalism by spending $58 on a sweatshirt.
You bought something within capitalism. And you claim to be anti-capitalist. Actually, AOC doesn't even claim to be anti-capitalist. She's for clean capitalism and people-centered, if you really break it down.
Rich, the only person who can afford this is somebody who's rich.
Yeah, he shops at Baby Gap.
Can you just imagine a bunch of poor people who just spent like half their daily salary minimum on a tax-the-rich sweatshirt to pitch AOC?
Can you imagine a bunch of people making a tax-the-rich sweatshirt and actually being able to feed their families? Crazy.
These brand of bullcrap? It's amazing. Like, good for her. Seriously, anybody can make it in America. It's pretty fantastic. Okay, and I did offer an alternative to the tax-the-rich sweatshirt, by the way. We decided not to go with it. We went with a different sweatshirt here at Daily Wire. The one that I suggested in response to tax the rich was leave me the alone. But we decided not to go with that one.
Leave me alone. You get it? Because Ben Shapiro is the rich. So personally, he's invested in this. Personally, he feels attacked by AOC. One, because AOC wants to tax the rich. And two, because AOC will not make an OnlyFans, which Ben Shapiro really wants.
Here at Daily Wire, instead, we went with our response, which is cheaper than AOC's garbage sweatshirt. It says insert woke slogan. Because, I mean, we'll charge you less for that.
Insert woke slogan. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. I wonder where it's made.
And that way it serves all your purposes, right? You can do all the same things that Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez wants you to do, right? You can signal your support for a basket of crappy policies. It is also 100% cotton. It is also made in the United States. It is also a gender-neutral fit. And it is cheaper than AOC's socialism sweatshirt because it turns out that capitalism is always better than socialism. Free markets drive down the price and increase the quality. Tax the rich.
Free markets use slave labor. Therefore, it's better.
It's not as good. It's not as useful as a slogan that says insert woke slogan. Because ours, it's appropriate for any occasion. We have this insert woke slogan sweatshirt. And then, if it's Black Lives Matter today...
He sells his stuff through Amazon, and it's made overseas. Like, holy shit. And by the way, this shirt, this is a lot of money for a t-shirt. $23 for a regular shirt with Ben Shapiro's face on it? Are you kidding me? This shirt costs like 20 cents to actually make, especially if you do it in a freaking sweatshop. Selling it on Amazon. AOC is running her own store and shipping it. And if you understand how that works, you understand the cost is going to a little bit more than simply shipping it off to Amazon for them to distribute for you. Wow, Ben.
Hey, it doesn't matter. You don't have to change your sweatshirt. Right? It just counts. If it says tax the rich today, it doesn't matter. You can still wear the insert woke slogan sweatshirt and you are good to go. Okay, but I just love the fact that Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, critic of the evils of capitalism, is selling on her website a $58 sweatshirt that says tax the rich. Spectacular, spectacular stuff. Hey, but that's not the only stuff that AOC is selling.
Wait, your sweatshirts cost $45, and you don't use union American workers that are making living wages. You use child labor overseas, and your stuff still costs $45?
On her website. She is also selling a t-shirt. It is a t-shirt of herself. It is an imitation of a painting called called Wanderer Above a Sea of Fog. This was a very influential romantic era painting in which it showed originally a man standing on a rock looking over a sea of fog. And the basic idea was that Enlightenment ideals could allow man to scale the heights and then survey the vistas. So Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, being her own biggest fan, has now commissioned a painting.
Capitalism would have this entire forest burnt down so we can use the wood for building big properties for, big mansions for all the rich people. And also they would have it freaking destroyed so they can extract all the resources and set up, oil rigs.
Of Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez standing on that same rock, looking out over a beautiful vista like the cover of the Pocahontas VHS. And above it, it says, the Green New Deal. That one will only cost you $27.
That's how much your shirt costed, Ben. Holy shit, what a Weasley little liar, dude.
AOC nearly as much as AOC loves AOC for just $27. Okay, also, she has put out a great t-shirt. It says student debt, but it's crossed out. That's all the t-shirt is. Okay, first of all, you could get this for like $7 on Amazon. Let's just be real about that.
Oh my God, is like dude, the cheapest. I literally just showed you Ben Shapiro's clothes are on Amazon.
T-shirt in history to produce. It's one color, it doesn't have multicolors on it. Any case, it's a student debt, but it's crossed out with a black line. So instead of paying back your student debt, instead of taking that $27 and paying down your debt and being a responsible person since you voluntarily took out the debt in the first place, instead you could give AOC's campaign $27 to promote her bullcrap and never pay back your student loan debt. Sounds awesome. Okay, but that's not even the most expensive.
If you just saved your $27, you could easily pay off your student loan debt. After you pay your student loan debt, that was initially $50,000 for 10 years, and you pay in $50,000, and you still owe $100,000, all you need to do is buy less clothing, eat less, shop less, don't go outside. That's all, and you can stop COVID at the same time, stupid liberals. That's all you need to do. Student debt equal gone.
Item
I understand the economics.
Market. Okay, the most expensive item is this extraordinary sweatshirt from Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Just a wonderful sweatshirt. Social, economic, and racial justice.
Social, economic, and racial justice. These are all very negative things. Okay, Ben, how about this? You say AOC has a freaking ego. What's the hell's this? What the hell's this? Who's this? Ben Shapiro for what? 2024? Or is he only like 24 years old? I don't get it.
Okay, those are just words. Thank you for that. Social, economic, and racial justice. AOC. Okay, now, all it will cost you to demonstrate how virtuous you are by wearing a sweatshirt that says social, economic, and racial justice, all it will take you is $65. Nothing says economic justice and social justice like spending $65 on a sweatshirt. Nothing. That is stellar, stellar stuff. The entitlement mentality of the very critics of capitalism who then use capitalism in order to make bucks is pretty spectacular stuff.
She's using capitalism in the least capitalist way possible.
And the self-pitying nature of all of this is also pretty spectacular. Like, AOC sees herself as this messianic figure inside the Democratic Party. She's going to push for hope and change in Barack Obama true fashion. But she also really pities herself a lot. So last night, she tweeted out, "The thing conservative senators don't seem to understand is I've actually had a physically difficult working class job without good health care most of my adult life. I bring that work ethic to Congress and to my community. They sit around on leather chairs all day." Yeah, she had it tough, guys, because she was a waitress. Okay, so my dad worked in a restaurant for 20 years. And most of the people he was friends with were waiters and waitresses. And that is, in fact, a difficult job. And guess what? A huge number of Republicans did not start off as senators. Actually, you know who has been sitting in a leather chair all day since 1973? Joe Biden. Joe Biden was elected to Senate in 1972.
What is he going on about? So he goes from AOC being mad about her merch to AOC not really having to work because AOC said she had a physically demanding job because they hate her because she was from the working class and she was a bartender. And now he's on freaking Joe Biden sitting on a leather chair. What the frick is he saying?
So she might want to direct her ire elsewhere. Also, quick note on AOC. You got to love the political incoherence of Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez calling for Medicare for all. She says she didn't have health care, right? That she's had a physically difficult working class job without good health care most of her adult life. Okay, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez she's 31 years old. She's 31, right? That means that in 2010, I think her birthday, I looked this up yesterday for purposes of this tweet. I believe that her birthday is sometime in October, I think. So she is 31 years old. That means that she was 20 when Obamacare passed. I thought Obamacare was going to solve all of our problems, guys.
This doesn't have anything to do with AOC. Holy shit. Oh my God, Obamacare didn't say that they were going to give universal coverage to everybody. You're against universal coverage. Holy shit, Obama is just a way to facilitate the free market. I hate this guy so much. I shouldn't even get mad at him because I know what the frick he does. Holy shit. He literally just brought up 25 incoherent points and lied about shit. It doesn't, oh my God.
Obamacare was like the greatest thing to ever happen to healthcare.
Ben Shapiro knew AOC's birthday because he was checking if she was 18.
In her entire adult life, living under the auspices of Obamacare. So what is she talking about? She doesn't have health care. I thought Obamacare solved all the problems. No.
She doesn't like Obamacare. She's against that.
Subtle slap at Barack Obama there. AOC. Okay, in any case, is this coalition capable of being held together? I don't think so. I think they've got some real problems inside that coalition. Facts don't care about your feelings.
You don't care about facts. Holy shit. Imagine if Ben Shapiro had a fact checker, like, with him.